Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the best day trading channel on YouTube. If you guys are new to the team, drop a subscribe. Do what you guys do. But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform. We're going to be doing a brief review of it and how to use it and how to get some discounts and everything like that. So let's just jump into it here. Alright, so as you guys load up your Thinkorswim platform, it may look a little different. You may have a lot of charts everywhere, and really all you have to do is you guys see these, it looks almost like a grid box type thing. Click this and then click Customize Grid. Now when you click that, you're going to get this little box that will pop up in each of your chart windows. So really what you do is you guys can add some more charts and everything like that. So we're just gonna add one more here just so you guys can kind of see it. So let's say we added as many as we want and we're done. So the next thing you guys want to do is you guys want to go back up to that little crazy grid action box and then just uncheck that, and then those things will disappear. Now when you add that, there most likely won't be a symbol in here. And how to add a symbol, it's super simple. You just type in one in this little, it almost looks like a search tab. So click that, put in the stock you guys want. The next thing here is there's this little bump out here. You guys can bump it out. I always have live news and a watch list on it. Now, how to incorporate your watch list into your charts is really simple. All you got to do is just make sure that these symbol links are the same color. So we're going to put this one as red as well, so as you guys can see it changed. So the next thing here, so if let's say we want to add a watch list, you just got to click watch list. You guys can literally add anything you want. This is more of just a quick availability tabs that I use for watch lists, some news. Sometimes I'll put that Trader TV in. I believe it's there. Yeah, the Trader TV. You put that in and it kind of just has some noise in the room just so you don't go crazy. But so once you get this all figured out, the next thing you guys want to do is start customizing your charts here. So I like to have my charts just straight up black, and I like the green filled in. So we're gonna do that. So it's really simple. All you gotta do is, where is it? Oh, all you gotta do is click the style tab. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, for some reason that took a little different. So all you gotta do is you guys can either click the settings tab right here, or you guys can click the style. We're just gonna click the settings here just like that. It doesn't matter. So now once you have that up, you guys can kind of change anything that you guys want. There's the price axis, there's the time. Let's change this to today, and let's do 1 minute. Let's leave that up. Appearance, I like to have mine filled up like such. I like to have the background black like that, and then click apply, make sure it loads up. So boom, click OK. So now you guys can see they're starting to look a lot more similar. Alright, let's zoom in just so you guys can kind of see the difference here. So this difference so far is it's two different time frames. As you guys can see, we have the minute right here. All this is the time frames. You guys can set it however you'd like. But I like to have one on minute, and for day trading, maybe one on the 5 minute or so. But yeah, so that's what I normally use. But as you guys can see, that there is some moving average lines. So let's change that to the 5-day, 5-minute. So the next thing we got to do here is we're going to add some studies to this chart just so it looks a lot better. We're going to minimize myself just a little bit more. But all right, we are good to go. All right, so the next thing here is we're just going to click studies. Now you might be saying, well, that's pretty simple, and it honestly is. So click edit studies here, even though we don't have any. So the next thing we want to do is we want to type in moving average. You can just go MOV, and most of the time it will pop up here. So now they have all different types of stuff. And I just normally use the exponential right here. We're going to add this 4 times. Now I like to add it 4 times because we're going to change some of these settings here. So really how to change the settings, it's very, very simple. We're just going to click this little gear icon right here. And then how to change the time period is you just change this from, if let's say you want to, if let's say you want to add this to a, why is it doing that? But anyways, so if let's say you want to have this be a 20 moving average, you can just go like this, or you can manually type it in. And then we're going to change the color here. We're going to do this one green. Boom, click apply, and you guys will see the 2 because the other ones are identical. So you just got to go through, change them, and then you guys can save the studies. So let's click cancel here. So let's go to studies. We're going to load a study set, and then the study set name is just what I have. So as you guys can see, they're all the same here, and really you just got to click it, and you got to click save study set, and then you just click load study set. It's very simple, not too complicated here. So you really, whoa, I accidentally, you guys don't get how often that happens. But so the next thing here we're going to be looking at, so now really once you customize your charts here and you get everything going, you're going to want some execution platform, like on how to buy and sell. So what I always do is I pull up the advanced trader. Now when I have this up, I don't like it like this, as you guys can tell. I'd like to take it and move it maybe, maybe 10% or maybe 20% the length of this. I don't like it too far or too small. I like it kind of in that sweet spot, so it looks simple, it looks easy, and you're not overlooking anything. So really once you add the studies you like, once you get your execution platform up, you guys can kind of start messing around. Sometimes, if not all the time, I'll pull up the level 2. This level 2 will pop up down here. Maybe I'll throw that in. I don't like it too crowded, like I'm saying. When I get too crowded, I tend to kind of, for some reason I can't, I tend to kind of be a lot more sloppier with my trades, and I end up losing money. So, it's just not a good thing for me. But let's get rid of that. For some reason, it's not moving. Normally it slides around. Let's try it again. Alright. Huh. Yeah. Alright, well, that's not working there. But you guys can add, different things that you guys would kind of like. I'm not sure what type of trader you guys are, but you know what I mean. So once you get that going and, you figure that out, the next thing you guys want to look at here is the scanning tab. So the scanning tab is pretty much just the way you guys are going to find your stocks if you don't have an other scanner. And speaking of other scanners, you get 15% off all Trade Idea scanners. There'll be a link down below. Trade Idea scanners are honestly so much better than this, and you know what I mean, just better. So really this is how you guys are going to be finding these stocks to trade. And so if let's say we created a scan that we like, so let's just pull up one here, pre-market scanner. Let's pull it up. Sometimes I'll use it. So let's click scan. So there's a ton of stocks that look good. So the next thing here, click add, go to watch list. Now click this little tab here, and go to personal pre-market scanner. Now all these stocks that are over here will come over here. Now once you have that, you can go back to the charts. You can, if that's, say you want to change this to yellow, and then we can click this customize tab. We're going to go percent change. I know this is a lot, but trust me, you guys will like it. And now we're going to filter these from the bottom. All right, so now you guys can see stocks that, all of these are like penny stocks, but you guys know what I mean. There's nothing that even looks good, but you guys can kind of get that idea of, you guys can implement your scanners into the trading platform. But we're gonna click that. Oh, let's go red. All right, so now once we get everything going, you mess around with your scanner, find something that works for yourself. You guys can use this setting called on demand. On demand is pretty much, if let's say you don't have the time to trade and you still want to follow the market, you can click this on demand setting, and this on demand setting is going to make everything all real time, but you're going to be able to pick the days you trade. It's not going to be real money, but it's going to help you learn and kind of learn how stocks move. It's pretty cool. Let's click on it. So once you click on it, you guys, everything will be almost the exact same. Waiting for on-demand data. Sometimes it takes a minute to load up, but now we have a buying power of like 20,000 or so, and you guys can mess around with it and buy stuff. I don't think the market's not open at 12:14 in the morning, but you guys can click up here, see the days you want to trade. It's pretty interesting here. So how to exit that, you just click this on demand setting again, and it should boot us back. Perfect. Now the next thing here, after we have scan, you guys can implement your market watch data in here too. I don't really use it. It's pretty cool. There's the tools tab. Another very cool tab that they have is the education platform. Let's pull it up here. So the education platform is almost like a free little course that they offer, talking about stocks, bonds, options, everything like that. It often takes a little bit to load up because it's a lot of material. If it even loads up, my Wi-Fi, guys, has been so slow. It's making my computer run bad. But yeah, so normally there'll be some icons that will pop up, and you guys can click on it and learn it. But really, that's really the main stuff about Thinkorswim. It's very simple. It's not too complicated, and you can customize it however you want. You don't have to worry about everything. But the next thing we want to talk about is how to get free real-time paper trading. Now, how you do that is very simple. You got to have an account with them and have like $1 or $2 in it. Now, that's going to really save you some time and money, because there's a ton of trading platforms out there that cost like $200 a month, and this is completely free. You just having to have an account with them with, I think, a couple bucks in it. But the next thing here is, what is this? So really, this is the active trading broker or the active trading service they have, and what isn't good about this is they do charge a $6.99 per trade. But if you're an active trader like myself, you can get it down to easily to $4.95 all day. And if you have over $25,000, often they'll get you down to $2.95 like myself. That's what I traded at. But you just got to call them and say, I want to negotiate my commissions, and they will, most of the time, they will say, what's your account balance? And then you tell them that, and then they will say, well, how many times do you trade? And you say, I am an active trader, and then say I trade over 100 times per month, and 99% of the time they'll allow you to do that. It normally might take like 24 or 48 hours to get that good, but it definitely will save you money in the long term, guys. But that is it, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, drop a subscribe down below. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. We'll do one tomorrow on trade ideas because I haven't made a video on them in a while. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive. Take care. Peace out.